let us study the next part, that is image formation by convex lens. So this is the way of geometrical construction, drawing the ray diagram. Student, you can draw this diagram on your notebook, and further you draw this diagram on the plain white paper, plain drawing sheet, plain card sheet, or plain A4 size, A3 size paper. So again here these possibility, as we studied the table, are similar to that of the concave mirror. Only the thing is that here the image formation takes place on the right hand side. So first possibility, that is the basic diagram as we have studied in case of the difference or before the difference also, that is if the object is at infinity, then image formation is at focus, because this concept is also used while defining the principal focus of the convex lens. If the object is at infinity means from the infinity the rays are coming almost parallel to the principal axis. As the distance is very large, these rays seems to be almost parallel to each other. If object is at infinity, then the rays are parallel to the principal axis. So before that, you have to draw a horizontal line at first. Mark on the horizontal line that 0, 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter and 12 centimeter mark. Take in the compass slightly more than 6 centimeter distance. Use the extreme marked points as the center. This is C1, this is C2. Draw arc on one side. Similarly, use center C2, draw an arc. You will get such a type of lens. This MN is called as lens size, that is the size of aperture. Once you got this lens, mark the O, that is optical center. Mark F1, 2F1, C1, F2, 2F2, C2. Now draw the rays which are incident parallel to the principal axis. This shows the light is incident from the infinity. On refraction, these rays converges at a point focus. So how to draw these lines? See here. So these straight rays you have to take up to exactly a middle or center line of the lens. From the center line, you have to align the scale like this point and the focus. Focus means of your scale, this 9 centimeter mark, this point and the focus, and extend it. Now this is the second ray. You can draw these rays at nearly equal distance without any measurement. Now this ray will be brought up to exactly middle of the lens. Align the scale to this point and the focus and extend. The ray which is passing through the optical center, it passes without deviation. So show only the arrow. This is, for example, the next ray. So align the scale from this middle of the lens to the focus and extend it. In this way you can complete the diagram. So all these rays which are incident parallel to the convex lens, on refraction they will converge at the focus. This focus is F2. This side is 1, this side is 2 at F2. How we get the image? Here size of image. This is position of object. This is position of image. This is size of object. Size of object is highly diminished point size. The size of object is highly diminished point size. What is the nature of image? Nature of the image is real and inverted, because here the image is formed by the direct intersection of the refracted rays. Hence the image is called as real and it is inverted. So real and inverted image. Now second possibility. Now after the infinity we are shifting the position of object toward the lens. So next possibility is when the object is beyond 2F1. Now for drawing the diagram, again use the same procedure. Draw a horizontal line. On that horizontal line, mark 0, not to the extreme end of your line. So from that line at some distance you mark 0, means align the scale to the line. Initially draw the line, then align the scale to the line. Initially draw the line, then align the scale to the line, mark 0, 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Write on these points C1 or 2F1, F1, O, F2, 2F2 and C2. So middle point is O. Then on optical center on either side F1 and F2. Now beside this F1 and F2, 2F1 and 2F2, that are C1 and C2. Now we have to take the object position. It is beyond 2F1. So let us consider this is a position of an object beyond the 2F1. Now we have to draw the lens. How the lens is drawn? Which lens? You have to draw convex lens. So take in the compass the distance more than 6 centimeter, because 6 centimeter is nearer to nearly this distance O to C1. So you have to take a distance slightly greater than the 6 centimeter, means 6.2, 6.3 like this, any distance, 6.3, 6.4. Use C1 as a center, draw this arc. Then use same distance in the compass, put pointed end at C2, draw an arc. So you will get the convex lens. Now use the rules which are used for drawing the ray diagram for the convex lens. The first ray you have to draw which is parallel to the principal axis up to exactly middle of the lens, which is shown by the dotted line. Wherever it intersects, so the ray which is parallel to the principal axis, on refraction it passes through the focus. So align the scale to this point and the focus and extend it. So this is completion of your first ray. Parallel, on refraction passes through the focus. Second ray you have to draw. That is the third rule for drawing the ray diagram in the image formation of convex lens. A ray which is passing through the optical center, so that goes without deviation, means you have to draw a line coinciding this A and O on by the scale. So align the scale to the O and A and extend it. So you will get this line. Wherever you will get the intersection of these two lines, these rays, so mark the rays, arrows on these rays. So that will be your image of this A by the convex lens. So A image will be marked as A dash and the B image is marked as B dash. From that you have to draw arrow, but it is inverted. So here the image is real and inverted. It will be diminished in size. What is the position of the image? It is in between F2 and 2F2. If you use this procedure properly, whatever I am describing again and again, so you will get the position of image exactly between F2 and 2F2. You may take this distance, not a 3 centimeter, then 2 centimeter like this, 0, 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter, then 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. As per your convenience, you can arrange the distance between these segments, but it must be equal. It is not at random, or you cannot draw this diagram by the free hand unless and until you have a practice. You will not get, if you try to draw this diagram with your freehand sketches, then you will not get a diminished image. Means if the image is enlarged, you may not get the enlarged image. If the image is diminished, you may not get the image as a diminished. So here, when the object is beyond 2F1, the position of image will be between F2 and 2F2. Size of image, I said to you, it is diminished, and nature of image is real and inverted. Diminished means it is somewhat slightly smaller in size compared to this. Means size of AB is larger compared to size of A dash, B dash. Let us study the next third possibility. Now position of the object is 2f1, that is C1. If the object position is 2f1 or C1, image will be at 2f2 or C2. It will be of same size. For this, again you have to use similar procedure. Draw one horizontal line. On that horizontal line, align the scale, mark the 0, then 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter and 12 centimeter, or 0, 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter, such that this segment distance must be equal. Only the restriction is this segment distance must be equal. Now take in the compass. If this distance is 6 centimeter, you have to maintain the distance in the compass slightly more than 6 centimeter. It may be 6.2, 6.3, means 6 centimeter and 2 millimeter, that is 6.2. If it is just 4 centimeter, you have to maintain in the compass distance slightly greater than this. You may arrange this distance by placing the compass here, by keeping the pointed edge here and the pencil to this side, and draw an arc. Use same distance in the compass, use this as a center, draw an arc on this side. You will complete this convex lens. Mark the ends of the convex lens, M, N, optical center O, focus F1, F2, center C1, C2, that are also called as 2F1 because this is twice F1 distance from O, this is twice F2. Now we have to take the position of object at 2F1. You take the object. The condition of taking the object should not be larger than the lens. Then you cannot show its refraction. So the object should be somewhat smaller in size compared to the lens size, so that the refraction will take place. Draw the two rays to get the image formation. Only two rays are needed to get the image formation. First ray parallel to the principal axis up to exactly a central line of the lens, then align the scale to this point and the focus, because the ray which is parallel to the principal axis on refraction, it passes through focus. Second ray, you have to draw a ray which is passing through the optical center. It will pass without deviation. So align the scale to the O and the A point. The ray will pass in the straight. So you will get the intersection of these points at such a point. It will be exactly in a line of that C2. If you draw this with a proper care, so you will get this point exactly above your C2 point. Now join this C2 to A dash. That will be a image position. So draw the image, that is A dash, B dash. In this way you can complete the diagram. Now in this diagram, the position of object is at 2F1. Position of image is at 2F2. This side is 1, 1. This side is 2, 2. Like F1, 2F1. This side is F2, 2F2. So position of image will be 2F2. Size of image, it is same size. And nature of image is real and inverted. So nature of image is real and inverted, because A point you are getting on other side, means this positive side will be going to the negative side. So it is inverted. B point remains on the same principal axis. So here also you can show the arrow. So the ray which is passing through the optical center, it will pass without deviation. We will continue the next 3 cases in the next part.